Good morning, guys. So today I am feeling good. I'm feeling really good. The other day I was feeling a little down about my skin and I'm feeling much better today. I think also because my hair is just like slicked back and I feel fresh. I feel good. I hope you all are doing well today. It is Friday as I'm filming this. And I feel like today's gonna be a really good day. I had about like an hour and a half this morning where I just kind of like relaxed. I woke up a little extra early just to have that time for me, and I had a nice little meditation. I listened to some relaxing music and I just connected in with myself and with my body, because my body's been going through these like changes lately, which is why my skin has been breaking out. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of tell on the camera. The camera kind of smooths things out a little bit, but yeah, I've been breaking out a little bit, which has been a little difficult, honestly. I tend to get a little hard on myself when I start breaking out and just like insecure and all those things that are really tricky and tough to deal with, but I'm feeling much better today. One thing that is definitely on my priority list lately that I've noted is taking care of my gut health. And by gut health, I mean like my intestinal health and the balance of my good bacteria in there, the bad bacteria, making sure I'm taking my probiotics, because I noticed that I have been a little bit inflamed lately, and typically I'll get these little like red pinkish patches on my elbows when my body just really needs some TLC. So I was kind of eating a lot of sugar, so I cut out most of the sugar. The only sugar I really eat now is like in my smoothie in the morning. As some of you guys may remember, was it 2 years ago? I can't even keep track of time these days, but I think it was 2 years ago now where I officially cut out gluten and dairy, because I went to a naturopath and realized just how intolerant I was and how much inflammation it was causing me. After cutting out gluten and dairy and my body kind of adjusting to that, I don't get anxiety anymore, and I feel so much more clear-headed and not like foggy. And it's crazy just how much what you eat can really affect even just like your mental health. But from all the years, you know, from childhood into adulthood, eating gluten and dairy and having food intolerances that I didn't know about, it was really hard on my gut, my intestinal lining, and it was causing a lot of inflammation. So after cutting that out, it's helped so much, and I've recently seen my naturopath again, and my numbers have kind of gone down that were just like a little alarming. And I've started taking my vitamins and supplements daily, and it's helped tremendously. But one thing that I haven't really focused on as much in these past 2 years while cutting those things out is consistently taking my probiotic. That's one thing that I just have dropped the ball on a little bit. So taking my probiotic again consistently, and also helping to heal my gut after years of kind of damaging it. And I know this is a lot for the top of the vlog, but I don't know, I felt really excited to talk about it for some reason. So maybe that'll be helpful information for some of you out there too, to also look into that. Acne is like my body's way of putting me in check and communicating with me to let me know that I need to prioritize my health. So yeah, I'm on a gut healing journey. I'm really excited about it. And as I said, it's kind of on the top of my priority list right now. So I'm really into it, and I'm really ready to just fully heal my gut over these next few months or so. It might take a little bit longer, but we'll see how things go. And yeah, but from the breakout that I've recently had, it's gone down a lot recently in the past like 2 days or so. But I remember last time this happened, and I broke out on my forehead too, these just like little bumps, and they're just, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but they're kind of just like really irritating and hard to get rid of. And one of the things that worked for me was a topical, I probably shouldn't be touching my face, was a topical Retin-A. And I just realized that you can order prescriptions online. Why am I just finding out about this? This is not sponsored, but I went on to GoodRx and I was able to get the topical cream that worked for me last time. The same thing happened. So it's like it's there and the stuff just needs to be cleared out, and it's been just a little bit stubborn. So I did decide to go ahead and get that. So I need to pick that up later. That should be really helpful. It's worked for me in the past. But yeah, so today is Friday, feeling good. Took my probiotic this morning, did my bone broth. And bone broth is really good for helping to repair your intestinal lining. I definitely do have a little bit of leaky gut going on, if you guys have heard of that before. But yeah, so working on that with my naturopath. But in other news, I do have a lot to do today, and it's a long to-do list that I gave myself last night in bed when I was just thinking about all the things that I need to accomplish, hopefully by the end of this weekend. So I was kind of just replying to some emails late last night and making my to-do list. And yeah, so in the last vlog, I shared with you guys that I am starting this new business, and as you guys know, I do have the Etsy shop that's up, it's running, doing its thing. I also have this new project that I've been working on since the top of the year, since the beginning of 2020, and I kind of took a brief break from it because of COVID and everything was kind of up in the air and things were just weird, and I didn't know if it was the right time to start a new business. So I kind of took a pause on it to, you know, like read the room and make sure it would be a good decision for this year. So I did decide to proceed forward. I feel like right now is a great time to really start any business that you've been really thinking about or passionate about. I think it's a great opportunity right now. So I am going to be moving forward with that. So I've been working on that a lot lately. And I unfortunately, so I had a date in mind that I really wanted for the launch, which I mentioned in the last video, but I won't be able to make that launch day because things have just been a little bit tricky working with some of my favorite suppliers. Because of COVID, the processing times are like a week to 2 weeks to even just get it shipped. So not even including shipping time. So things are just taking a little bit longer because of everything going on right now, which is totally understandable, and safety and all of that is of course a priority. So I was a little upset at first because I really wanted to launch in October, but it's looking like November now. So I have a date in mind for November and it is definitely doable. So I'm really excited. And you guys actually did guess what it is, what I'm gonna be doing, what this new business is. So yes, it is handmade soaps. And there is something else though. I will say it is a bath product. I won't say exactly what it is yet. I want to keep that a surprise because I am so excited about it. But yeah, it is handmade soaps. I started making soaps for myself at the top of this year, and I just fell in love with it. And I love my soaps so much. They're like my little babies, and I love the ingredients. They're all natural. They are naturally fragranced or naturally scented with essential oils, and it's shea butter and olive oil and just all the yummy skin loving ingredients. And yeah, so I love them so much, and I was like, I want to share these with the world. So that's basically what this new business is, and I'm really excited about the bath product too. The first time I tested it out, I was like, oh my gosh. So I can't even tell you guys how excited I feel like I've said I'm excited so many times in this video and just in the last video too, but I really am. I'm really passionate about it, and it's sustainable, it's eco-friendly, all of the packaging is eco-friendly and earth-friendly, and I also really love my branding too. So some of the elements of it I am going to keep a little bit of a surprise for when it's like officially announced with the name and all the details about the products and all of that. But yes, it is handmade soaps and bath products. So what I need to do actually today is I need to order some new containers. some storage containers for some of the ingredients. So I'm working on that right now. I also am buying this like rack shelf thing to store my soaps because soaps need to cure for about 4 to 6 weeks, which helps to harden the bar, and the excess water evaporates out of it. So I've been trying to figure out a storage solution for that, and I found the perfect thing, which I'm about to order right now. And it's like little things like that that I need to do today. So that's what I'm gonna get started on here. And wow, I feel like I've been so chatty at the beginning of this vlog. Do you guys like chatty vlogs? I hope it's entertaining in some way. But yeah, I really wanna bring you guys along on this journey. I know that many of you are also entrepreneurs or freelancers or just creatives, and I know that I personally love watching these kinds of videos and like studio vlogs and things like that. It's just so interesting to me. So if you guys are also into that, come along for the journey. There's been ups and downs, and I'll share both with you. Like yesterday I was working on some packaging stuff and decided to switch my packaging completely yesterday because what I originally wanted to do visually didn't end up exactly how I wanted it to be, and I just want I want my vision to come alive in the right way. So yeah, I completely switched my packaging yesterday, which I'm totally cool with because I like this new packaging better actually. And yeah, so I am also washing my bed sheets, which is why my bed looks like that. Also, just really quickly, in the last vlog I mentioned that I started using Google Calendar, and then 2 of you in the comments mentioned that I should try Notion. So I've been using Notion this past week or so, and I am obsessed with it. Oh my gosh, it's so good, and I can use different colors and color code things and just get super organized on there, and I love it. It's been so helpful for my organization, my productivity. So thank you to those of you who recommended Notion. I appreciate that so much. So at the moment I'm just doing a little bit of math, a little recalculating. I'm switching something slightly in my recipe, so I'm just kind of calculating that right now, and then I am gonna go test it out downstairs. Okay, so I'm printing my updated recipe. I'm gonna go grab it from the printer downstairs, and then we're gonna head to the studio and I'm gonna test that out. Also, in the meantime, right now, I'm also waiting on a few final ingredients to come in. Again, there's that longer processing time. Hold on, my eye doctor's calling me. Hello?
Perfect. I'll go ahead and have you down as confirmed.
Yeah, so because of the longer processing times, I'm currently waiting on a few essential oils to come in that I needed more of. So waiting on that, and then I can get started on making my launch batches so that those can cure in time for November. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my recipe off the printer and we're gonna head to the studio. So I'm just highlighting my recipe to make sure that I get all my numbers right. Do I have a pen out here? my gosh, so I was just telling you guys that I was waiting on some essential oils and they came in. They came early. Oh my gosh, this is such good news. I can't even explain. That means I will actually be done a little bit earlier with my soaps than I thought. So I'm just gonna unbox this here while I'm waiting for my oils and my lye water to cool down. Yay! Okay, so I just took a quick little break to have a little bit of lunch, and I was at the same time just kind of waiting for my oils and my lye water to cool down. So they're both at room temperature. I think I didn't check my oils actually. Nope, perfect. Okay, so let's make some soap. Okay, so I put it in kind of at more of a liquidy type of consistency. So I'm gonna let it set up for a little bit, and then I'm gonna give it a nice tap to get some of the air bubbles out, and then I'm gonna transfer over on this counter here, pop a lid on it, and that's it. So this one's actually pretty simple. There's no essential oils in this one. There's only like a tiny bit of natural colorant from the white kaolin clay, but for the most part it's just a very natural, simple soap here, since I'm testing something more so with like the formula and not so much like fragrance or anything like that. So very simple soap today. So I'm gonna let it set up a little bit more, and then ignore my little zipper here is stained because I left some vitamins in there and I washed it and it just stained it. But anyway, ignore that. So I'm gonna let this set up, and then I'm gonna come back and finish it up really quick, and that should be it for the soap today. So that is it for today's vlog. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely, I have face mask on, so just ignore that. It was definitely something different, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave me a comment down below. I love you guys, appreciate you, and I will see you soon.